of the requirements needed for an upgrade to limited or upgrade to company. We have everything here, like this video is detailed. I'll also be showing you a sample of a consent letter, and if you need a video on how to do the consent letter yourself with Canva, you can just let us know, or any other tool, just let us know, or just type in the comment section consent letter. You'll also be getting a free template at the end of this video, and that is why you need to stick to the end. All right, so after the previous video that we made on how to do an upgrade to business, some still reach out to me that what are the requirements needed for an upgrade. Well, even though I mentioned it in the video, somebody reached out to me that, is that all the requirements? I said yes, but no, because if you have done company registration before, the requirements, all the requirements needed for a company registration is also needed for an upgrade. You understand? Even though most of these requirements will be filled by CAC themselves on the portal, because you've already done some parts while doing the registration before. All right, upgrade to limited is in two parts. The first part is submitting a consent. It's just as if you want to do an NGO, you submit like a name requiring consent, what you call a name requiring consent, right? I want to see if I'll be able to navigate my CAC dashboard here. I'm currently working on something, so no. So the first step, we've mentioned it in the video, I'll attach it to this video so you can go there and watch. The first step is applying for a requiring consent, that is applying for a consent that you want to upgrade from business to limited on behalf of what? Of the owner. So these are the requirements that are needed, and the first one is that you need to ensure all annual return is filed up to date. I don't want to hear the person registered in 2013, they've not been making money, or they've not started operation, so they have not been filing annual return. No, that excuse is not needed. All annual return must be what? Filed up till date. So after that is ensured, you need to make sure that you get your acknowledgement letter ready. This is a sample of an acknowledgement letter. Let me show you a sample of an acknowledgement letter here. Okay, yes, this is a sample of an acknowledgement letter of filing of annual return. So after filing annual return, you get acknowledgement letter like this. Acknowledgement letter is issued for each of the year that is filed. That is, if you file for 5 years, you'll be getting 5 acknowledgement letter carrying each of those years, 2022, 20-something, or 2013, or any of such. It must carry each of the year. So that's one. And this is not actually compulsory, it is optional. But the reason why it is optional is because in cases where the annual return is already filed, I mean it is already filed and it is still showing inactive on the portal, so you can just attach this acknowledgement letter to your consent for CAC to know that, okay, we've filed annual return, but it is not reflecting on the portal. That is if it is not much, like maybe 1 or 2, but if it is much, make sure you submit all the acknowledgement letter and write a letter to CAC to do what? To update the status of the business on the dashboard. The second thing is the certificate of incorporation. The certificate of incorporation by CAC, that is their business registration certificate. When they register, the business certificate that was given to them, they will need to have it. The fourth one is what? The requirements for company registration or field. The requirements for company registration or field. So the template that we promised earlier in the video is the template of company requirements details. So I will attach it into a Word file and attach it to this video as a template. You'll be getting it for free. Also, we also have a separate video explaining each of these requirements. So in case you have any question regarding the requirements, maybe you don't understand any of it, you can just see the video and you get your information cleared, right? So the fifth one is what? The fifth one is the consent letter. The requirement field, don't let maybe if you want to do it for someone, don't let them tell you, just give me the information that you need now, because I've seen someone tell me something like that. Just give me the information that you need for the first stage. Then when you get to the second stage, we'll fill that one too. Let them fill everything, because even at the second stage, you don't have anything to fill again. Just upload documents. You understand? You don't have anything to fill, just upload documents. So make sure all the requirements is filled up to date. And if you are the one doing it yourself, make sure all the requirements is filled before you start, so that you don't have to like get confused or anything. So the fifth one is the consent letter. The consent letter is something that is very, very important, like very, very important, and you need a level of professionalism to draft that. Even if you want to make it over here, you need a level of professionalism. For those that have joined our early ChatGPT course on Seller, early ChatGPT AI course on Seller, they already have access to it for free. They already have access to it for free. So if you are not joined, you can actually click on the link attached. You see it's a seller link, so you can just buy the course just for a fee. You get the consent letter for free. But I can also do a video. On how to do it yourself, how to do the design, get the PDF and everything and all the documents. If we have up to 5 requests in the comment section, if you have up to 5 requests, and how you can do that is just type consent letter, CAC consent letter in the comment section. You have up to 5. 5 is not much. I'll do a video on that, and we'll share it to you for free. So the consent letter, let me show you a sample. I think I have it here. Yes, so this is a sample of the consent letter. Forgive me that I have to like wrong a lot of things. I have to dax a lot of things out. So forgive me about that. So if you want us to do a video on how to do something like this, just let us know in the comment section. And thank you very much for watching up to the end. We'll see you in our next video. Don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and do all those beautiful stuff.